Hi, I'm Leon Pambrick. Welcome to the first episode of the 2022 edition of Center Stage, the annual fun-filled interview series exclusively conducted by the Rotaract Club of University of Colombo, Faculty of Management and Finance. Today, we have an exceptional Rotaract personality. It is none other than the District Rotaract Representative, Rotarian, Rotaractor, past President Akhila Wijetunga. Let's start off with some fun questions. If you get a chance to live in any fictional world of your choice, where would it be and what would be your character?
Any fictional world of my choice? Oh. Harry Potter, and I'd be a Voldemort that wins.
Harry Potter is dead! And now is the time to declare yourself.
We see that you and Rotaractor Thisura share a very good bond. Tell us something interesting about him that we don't know.
Right, okay. Something interesting about him that I'm not sure which ones you all know and which ones you all don't. Do I send a consent form to Thisura?
A few moments later.
Okay, so I think everyone knows the fact that Thisura is very, he's a very friendly character, he is very supportive and all of that. So that is what everyone knows about Thisura. But something that a lot of people might not know. Obviously, you might know, some of you, but then a fact about Thisura that a lot of people don't know is that even though he is very friendly and very motivated, driven and all of that, he is very, very, very emotional. And for the slightest thing, he will be taking it into his heart and mind and soul. And whatever his reactions, whatever he says will be very emotional. So that is something that quite a lot of people don't know unless you have closely associated him and closely worked with him. So yeah, that's.
Aww. Name a song that best describes you.
There are quite a few, but I don't think this is the forum to mention those. I'm very bad with song titles. I just listen to the music, but I'm not very focused on the titles. No thanks. I'd rather try my best to think of the title than singing a song. I feel like I relate a lot with Believer. Yes.
FMF or Midtown? Who had the prettier girls?
Sorry, Midtown, but that was FMF.
If you decide to write your autobiography, what would the title of it be?
A life worth living.
Imagine you are going out for a night drive. What would be the first song that you will play in your vehicle?
Any electro music. Like that's what I said earlier.
Can you specify a song?
Not necessarily. I would just go to my playlist and say play a random song because, like I said before, I love the music quite a lot. It's very few songs that with the songs with words. So it's mostly the music that I.
We heard that you had a very positive experience in Jaffna earlier this year. Would you like to share with us the funniest Rotaract memories that you have experienced in the past few years? Just one would do.
Funniest road track memory. There's this friend of ours who is also in my current district committee. That is road track to Mano, and there was this incident where Mano, being very kind, and decided to bring us some cake on a visit. This was the installations that happened in Kurunagala. Just very random. He bakes, and he bakes pretty well. He decided to bring a cake. Ever since, wherever we see Mano, it's Mano's birthday. Just because he brought cake, we decided that it was his birthday, and we decided to wish for him, knowing that it's not his birthday. And it went to the extent of during the candy visit that year, he was serving as a secretary in the council. So during the candy visit, we couldn't find cake, so we had bread, and we had bread with a candle, and we decided to blow the candle and wish him a happy birthday after the installation. So that has been continuing ever since. So when he was a president also, we took a loaf of bread into the installation venue and cut the bread. So that is one memorable thing.
On a scale of 1 to 10, as a boss, how bossy are you?
I don't think I'm bossy as such, because I don't know. This might not be a very entertaining answer, but more on the serious side. But I really love to give more, freedom and authority to the team to make decisions, because that is what will make a team more empowered. That is what will make a team responsible of their actions. With that, like Uncle Ben said, right? With great power comes great responsibility. So when you have that power, you also are responsible responsible with your actions. So that is when a quality output will come. Otherwise, it's just dictating and asking your team what needs to be done. They will follow orders and do the thing. And when you give them the authority, also sometimes the output might not necessarily be the same output as you expect, but still the quality of the output will be pretty good, because they are responsible of their own actions. So I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I think
10 being very bossy.
Definitely not on that 10. So maybe a 6 on average. But the moment I figure out, certain things are not going according to plans at all, then I might go up to about, 8.5.
What's the weirdest thing that you have ever eaten?
The weirdest thing that I've ever eaten is, I'm sorry, but it's a snail.
You did this for what? Why not? Why? Why not? Why though?
I don't know how weird that is for someone, but I've enjoyed it. But then, I've tried quite a lot of stuff. It was chewy. It was with a lot of lime, so it was bitter as well.
Be honest. Have you ever had a crush on a protractor?
Yes.
Oh my God! Wow!
On a scale of 1 to 10, how pretty was she?
10.
You're wearing a very attractive t-shirt there.
Oh, thanks.
Is there any story behind it?
Any story behind it? Well, to be very honest, this is the t-shirt that we printed the year I was president of Faculty of Management and Finance Road Track Club. So if you look at it, it has a I'm sorry, I'm not sure whether it will be visible. There's a hand, like there are two hands. So basically the whole idea was that road tractors would give support to the rest of the community and to fellow members in our community, not necessarily outsiders, but also your fellow road tractors. So that was the story behind having the two hands. There's another story that it was interpreted in a different way later on, but that is for a later discussion. But yeah, this is the t-shirt that we printed during my year of presidency, and I just decided to wear this today.
With that icebreaker, let's move on to some serious questions. What do you love most about RoadTrack?
What do I love most about RoadTrack? The question would be easy if you ask me what don't I like about RoadTrack, but then probably the answers I won't be able to give you. What do I like most about RoadTrack? I think it's the friendships and the people. I joined RoadTrack because of my passion and love towards serving, helping someone else in any possible way. But what I've realized is what I've enjoyed the most in RoadTrack so far is the friendships that I've made, the relationships I've been able to build with the different RoadTrackers in different capacities. It could be related to work, it could be amazing lifelong friends, all of that. It's been a wonderful journey, and what I cherish is the friendships.
If you were to give a piece of advice for future RoadTrackers, what would it be?
I think I mentioned this in a couple of other platforms as well. That is to join. Of course, if you've joined, then the ones who have already joined. But if you are planning to join, then join this movement with a purpose in mind. For us to achieve anything in our lives, it might be materialistic, it might be spiritual, whatever it is. If you want to achieve anything in life, you really need to know what you want to achieve, and you need to have a direction. It's like let's say you're on a boat, you have your paddles and all of that, but if you don't know which side the shore is, you're just in the middle of the sea, right? But what I'm saying is, make sure that you have a lighthouse, right? So you know where you should be headed. So that is my advice to any RoadTracker, because having that purpose lets you align RoadTrack with whatever the goals and objectives that you have for yourself in your life. It could be career related, it could be your education, personal life. For anyone, there are so many different opportunities, and the ability to network within the RoadTrack community gives you a lot more opportunities, right? So whether you are interested in serving the community, whether you are interested in building your business, whether you are interested in let's say building your personal brand as an individual, no matter what it is, if you can understand why you join RoadTrack or what RoadTrack has to offer, you can align it with RoadTrack, right? And that is when RoadTrack will not become a burden to you. There are enough and more individuals who would say, I don't have time to commit for a project or a meeting. A meeting is just sometimes, you have a general meeting that's 1.5 hours a whole month. And if you can't commit that, I don't know why you are a RoadTracker, right? So the purpose is not attending at a meeting or attending to a project. The purpose is what can you gain out of that meeting or that project. So if you understand that, there's a lot for you to achieve and gain from this movement.
The mystery of the pictures. Now, as for the most serious segment of the day, please tell us a little bit about these pictures.
Oh, right, okay. So, this was at Shehani's outgoing installation, Amina's incoming installation. Alright, sorry Shehani, but I miss Shehani's incoming installation, right? These guys informed me a date, and then I switched one of my a trip that I wanted to go with my family to the next week or something like that, right? And somehow or the other, because of some reason, like obviously different things happen, so they've had to switch the date. And during this time, I had already confirmed my trip with the family, right? And this was after a long time, so I couldn't cancel that also. They planned to go to Trinco. And then I got to know that the installation is on the same day, right? And I missed it so bad. I so badly wanted to go for it, but no option. And I didn't want to miss Amina's installation plus Shani's outgoing installation. So I was also right after a LASIK surgery for my eyes, right? Because I used to wear specs and now I don't because of the surgery. And I was supposed to stay indoors for 2 weeks, and if I am to go outside or even inside the house, if I am to be in some place where there's lights, I was supposed to wear sunglasses. So now the people don't know this, right? And everyone was like, who is this fellow wearing sunglasses inside the hall? And not like I can go explaining everyone like why I'm wearing sunglasses. So what to do? I didn't want to miss this also. I went there as the DRR elect, sitting right in the front of the hall, also wearing my sunglasses throughout the whole event. So yeah, that is what this picture is about, and this was at the felicitation.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Do I scroll to the next one slide? Yes, so I used to be a pretty big fan of this particular family, but then this was this was during uni days, and how did we come up with this? Okay, this wasn't a filter. This was that face switching thing. There was this app, and there was a trend where you switch faces with another person. I think it was on Snapchat. So yeah, this is from that. But then those days were the days where an election happened. This was 2015. Yeah, 2015. You know what election? I don't want to mention names. But yeah, after that we were just making fun out of it. It was quite a talk within the faculty also. But yeah, this is from that. It was
The pickle of the center stage. Through this edition of Center Stage, we thought of taking our fun games up a notch. And let's call this game the pickle of the center stage. The rules are very simple. All you have to do is draw a chit from our center stage pickle jar and follow the instructions.
right. Do I read it out? While wearing a party prop of your choice, try pronouncing your name backwards.
One eternity later.
Is it nicely placed? Yeah. Agnu Tejiv Alika. That's what it is. Did I pass?
Thank you for taking part in the pickle of the center stage. Since you went through a lot, please accept this complimentary hearty meal from the embassy. Enjoy your chicken spaghetti carbonara.
Are you sure? I just get to enjoy it like that? I'm very. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, what's next? Good. Perfect.
For more exciting episodes,